it would be unfair for me to not talk about your outfit. So tell me what you're wearing today.
Well, I try not to clash with the players. I don't want to get too outlandish because this is their night. So I'm not going to wear, some pinks and a lot of, bright colors and something that would clash. So I try to keep it rather simple. So I got stripes and checks and paisleys. But I got the coat at Neiman. It's an Isaiah. And same with the shirt. And the shoes, obviously, are crocodile, which match the belt. You can't have two different animals. You got to have the same animal.
Mm-hmm.
Got those at Friedman's in Atlanta. And I was out running on the streets of New York today, and I went by the store, and I saw this tie. I go, I think that's going to go perfect with my jacket, because I had a brown one with polka dots, and which went very well, but it's kind of dull. I said, I think that's going to work. So I said, okay. So
the paisley works best.
I think so. And then I wanted a pocket square, and I decided one wasn't enough, so I bought two, so I could show the brown and the blue.
Well, you're not supposed to mix patterns, but you do it very well.
Who says you're not supposed to?
My mom.
Oh, okay. Well, purple's one of my favorite colors, so you look great.
Well, thank you very much.
What do you think about the changes here with the new coach? And obviously, they're talking about major players coming in here, even Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
And Paul Pierce, maybe. What an exciting place this is going to be.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, it's tremendous to be able to draw the attention of big-name players, and especially a big-name player that is going to be our head coach now, Jason Kidd. I mean, it's going to be exciting for our team and for the borough.
He also hired Lawrence Frank as his lead assistant. I think that's probably as good a move as naming the head coach, because Lawrence Frank is one of the most meticulous, one of the most knowledgeable players, coaches, assistants, you name it, in the NBA. He knows this game as well as anybody, and I think he's going to be a tremendous asset.
Well, hopefully he can be a caddy for J. Kidd and Darren Williams when they go golfing in the summer.
Keep it to the summer. I played Jason Kidd. I played golf with him in Tahoe with that celebrity game when they had it, and we played together for the first time. He was horrible.
Oh, no!
Seriously, he was the worst one out there. I think he shot like 120, and I'm not kidding you. But that just shows what a great work ethic he has, because he came back and now he could probably kick my rear. But that first time, ask him about the first time he ever played in Tahoe.
I will definitely, because from what we understand, he's good at everything. But now we have a different source here. We have a different story.
Well, he's good now, but back then he was not.
Not
in fact,
at all.
He wasn't as bad as Barkley at Tahoe, but I think of all the players out there, he shot the worst score.
What's your best Barkley story?
All right, well, I'm married to a very good-looking, attractive blonde.
Okay.
Which you can relate to. And every time he sees her, he says, "Say, what are you doing?" I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "You have outkicked your coverage again." I go, "I know what he means." She gets better looking all the time. He goes, "I've never seen a 2 with a 12. And he always says to her every time "Stacy, why are you with Sager? Why are you going coach? You can go with me first class."
Oh, my.
And so we have a good relationship. I took him one time to show and tell at school. My son had career day. You're supposed to bring your parent in to say what they do for a living. And I said, well, you know what I do? I have a chance to interview the greatest athletes in the world. I prepare, I have questions I bring up, and I get to talk to them. It's unbelievable. In fact, I said, rather than me tell you, I'll let you do it. I went to the door, opened it up, and brought in Charles Barkley to my son's 6th grade class.
Wow. What was the reaction from the kids?
Oh, man. Everybody folded out of other rooms. I heard Charles was in the place. They all came down, and he got there, and he said, all right, kids, I know you hate school, and I know you think your teacher sucks, and you probably hate the principal, but I'm telling you, you gotta go to class. And then, of course, the whole place starts laughing. They start telling stories, and he took questions, and then I took him out, and I drive a vet, and he had to go in the vet with me, which is kind of hard getting Charles in the vet. And we came out, it was raining, and we had the top up, and I couldn't get him in the vet.
Oh, my God. That is a great story. Well, you know what? It was a pleasure to get to know you, and thank you for allowing us to hear these stories, because I'm sure nobody else has ever heard these before.
Oh, yeah.
This is an exclusive, right?
You got it. And I hope to see a lot of you this year.